I've been getting a flood of emails from many of you lately asking this one burning question. Carlos, what's the secret behind your creative process? Well, today I'm pulling back the curtain a little bit more, and surprise, it's not magic. But before we dive in, I need you to do something for me that's really important. I need you to head to my website, which is in the description below, and I need you to grab the free worksheet that I created just for this video. But let's be 100 here, okay? The worksheet that you're going to download is actually a multi-page journey into the depths of your own mind and soul, okay? This isn't just a fill-in-the-blank exercise, trust me. It's a guided excavation to unearth your why, to help you grab hold of it with both hands and connect with it in ways that you never have before. I created this for you because your support for me and this channel has meant the world. This is my way of giving back, of saying, I see you and I appreciate you. But also, I knew this video wasn't enough on its own. It needed something more, something to take what we're talking about here and embed it into the deeper layers of your brain. That's where the worksheet comes in. And again, let me be really clear. This isn't just some basic Google Doc with a few prompts. This is serious. It's a therapeutically driven, creatively crafted worksheet, and it's designed to challenge you, to stretch you. And by the time you're done, I think it's going to help you articulate your why in the same conviction that I'm going to share mine with you right now. Why? Because the foundation of all creativity isn't how you create, it's why you create. I believe that's the heartbeat. I believe that's the fire, and I want to help you uncover yours. So let me start by sharing my why. I create because I know what it feels like to be unseen, to have my voice dismissed, to struggle with identity. My creativity is fueled by the pursuit of clarity, not just through this lens, but in life. When I create, I step into a world where I have control over the frame, where I can bring light into dark places, where I can tell stories that matter. I want my work to remind others that their perspective is valuable, that their voice deserves to be heard, that their creativity is a path to something much, much deeper. If I could tell the world one thing through my creativity, it would be this. Your art is more than what you create. It's proof that you exist, that you see, that you feel. Honor that. Walk the path. I honor my why by mastering my craft, by refining my discipline and guiding others to find strength and purpose in their own creative journey. There was a time when I created just to create because it felt good, because I wanted to prove something, because I saw others doing it. But there was also a time when I almost quit. Many times, actually. The work felt hollow. The motivation flickered, and the fire that once burned bright, it actually dimmed into a quiet ember. And that's when the real question hit me. Why am I doing this? Not what I was making, not how I was making it even, not even who was watching, but why? Every creator, I believe, reaches this moment. The moment where effort alone just isn't enough anymore, where passion starts feeling like a chore, where the voice of doubt asks, does this even matter? But here's the truth. The ones that keep going, who keep evolving, who create work that lasts, they aren't just fueled by talent. They're not just fueled by luck either. They're fueled by purpose. And that purpose, it comes from their why. Now let's talk about the power of a deep-seated why. Behind every great creator is a reason that runs deeper, much deeper than aesthetics or skill or recognition. It's the engine under the hood. It's the unseen force that turns moments of doubt into moments of resilience. Some creators are aware of it. Others have never stopped even to name it, but it's there. It's woven into every single thing that they do. Your why is the reason that you pick up the camera. It's the reason you pick up the pen, the paintbrush, the microphone, whatever it is. It's why you return to the blank page even after failure. Why you chase the next idea even when no one's watching. The why keeps you going when inspiration runs dry. Now let's talk about the role of passion and purpose. Passion isn't random. It's actually rooted in something deeper. Think about this for a second. Why do you create in the way that you do? The filmmaker who tells stories of overcoming struggle, for instance. Maybe he was once a kid who needed to believe in second chances, or the photographer who captures quiet beauty in the mundane. Maybe she grew up in chaos and longed for stillness. Or the writer who crafts worlds of adventure. Maybe he once needed an escape from his own reality. The creative drive isn't just a coincidence, okay? It is shaped by your experiences. It's shaped by your emotions. It's shaped by your past. And the clearer that you are about why you create, the stronger your voice becomes. Now let's talk about the origin of your why. If you dig deep, you'll find your why often traces back to something personal, a moment, a struggle, a joy, a longing. Some whys are born from pain. Maybe you create because once upon a time something was missing. Maybe you picked up a pen, a brush, a lens because words failed you, because reality needed reshaping, because art was the only way to make sense of the world to you. Some whys are also born out of joy. Maybe creativity is your way of holding on to wonder. Maybe you tell stories because stories made you feel alive. Maybe you capture beauty because you want the world to see what you see. Most of the time, it's actually both. The fusion of what hurt us and what healed us, the collision of longing and fulfillment. That's where the strongest creativity is born. Now let's talk about the importance of connecting with your why. This is so important. Creators burn out not because they lack talent, but because they lose sight of their why. If your why is clear, you can weather the moments of doubt, the algorithm shifts, the creative blocks, even the low view counts, even the criticism. Without it, forget about it. You chase trends, validation, fleeting moments of success, only to wonder why it still feels empty. But when your why is strong, you create with conviction rather than chasing approval. You stay resilient when things don't even go as planned. You create work that matters to you and to others. Now let's talk about honoring your why. Knowing your why isn't enough. We have to learn how to honor it. What does that mean? Well, it means creating from truth, not trends. It means making your work that aligns with your values, not just what gets clicks. It means returning to the thing that first made you fall in love with creativity again and again. Your why is your compass. It'll keep you from drifting. It'll remind you why you started in the first place. And when you honor it, when you create not just for applause, but for meaning, your work won't just be another drop in the ocean. It will resonate. Every creator faces the moment of doubt. Every creator wonders if it's worth it at some point. But the ones who last, the ones who grow, the ones who make something real, they don't just keep going because it's easy. They keep going because they remember their why. So here's my challenge to you. Find it, name it, honor it. Because when your why is strong, your creativity has no limits. Now go, create like it matters, because it does.